Hi everyone, it's me, Logan Quinn. As you can tell by the title, I'm doing a new makeup tutorial, and this one is inspired by a Japanese cherry blossom, Marluxia from Kingdom Hearts, stuff like that. Basically somebody had asked me to do a Japanese inspired makeup look, so this is what I came up with. It's inspired by cherry blossoms, because those of you who know me know that I love cherry blossoms. They're one of my favorite flowers. And for those of you who don't know, cherry blossoms actually represent death in Japanese folklore. So, yeah. What I did on my lips is I took and used Nude from LA Colors. It's just a nice orangey nude kind of color, and it smells really good. Like I've always said, I love the smell of it. So yeah, let's get started. Now first off, I'm taking e.l.f. eyelid primer. You could use any primer, it doesn't matter. You could use hard candy primer, primer potion from Urban Decay. You could use Too Faced Shadow Insurance. You could use a concealer as well, or a foundation. Doesn't matter. I find that a primer, though, works better than a concealer. It helps make blending a lot easier. Now, for the colors, once I find that brush that oh, here it is. It's sitting right in front of me. Just gotta wipe it off. There. I'm going to take this brush, which is a small shader brush, and I'm taking Secret Eyeshadow from Fetish. Just a nice shimmery white. It's a little teeny bit on the cream side. Before I do apply that, I forgot. I need to apply this, because this is not a highly pigmented color. So this is just gonna take and intensify the color a little bit. And it looks like that. Next, I'm gonna use that eyeshadow, and the Hurricane here is really, it's not too bad actually. It's not as bad as some places, but it has hit us a little bit. We've had a lot of rain and wind, and that's about it. No flooding though. Some places though have been flooding, and we're just gonna set that that white eyeliner with the white eyeshadow. And this has shimmer, so it's gonna be a good highlight. And it looks like that. Next, we're just gonna take and wipe off that brush a little bit, and I'm gonna use this eyeshadow, which is just a nice reddish pastel pink color. It's a really nice pink. And when it's on lid, it's very similar to the white, only it's almost like it has more of a pinkish undertone to it, though. It's like a white with a pink undertone. And we're just going to apply that right where we stopped with the white. It looks like that. Next, we're going to take a bigger eyeshadow brush. This one's small though compared to other ones that I have. And I would not be using this, I won't be using this once I run out of it. I will never purchase it again, but I'm going to be using Pincho Pink from Maybelline. I don't use Maybelline because they do test on animals, so just to forewarn you. I will never purchase from Maybelline ever again. Because if you test on animals, you suck in my opinion. I'm just going to put that where I stopped with the light pink. And it looks like that. It's just a nice wash of pink on the lid a little bit. And these colors are very similar to each other, so they're gonna like create that gradient a lot easier than actually using a blending brush, like right here. So yeah. Next I'm going to use this brush, which is a small domed eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to be using this eyeshadow from LA Colors. It's from the Lollipop palette. It's just a nice metallic kind of hot pink. I'm just going to put that right at the end of my lid. Now this is a little bit sheerer than I had wanted, so I will be actually applying another color, another pink color. And we're just going to drag that this way, just to help with the gradient. Next I'm going to be using that brush again. I'm going to take the same eyeshadow and I'm going to do the bottom, below the bottom lash line. I should have told my friends that I was doing a tutorial, but I didn't, and now they're IMing me. Oh well. And it looks like that. Still is not as pigmented as this side, so to achieve the more pigmented pink, I'm going to be using this brush, which is the e.l.f. Professional Defining Eye Brush. It's basically just an angled eyeshadow brush. And I'll be using MAC pigment in Magenta Madness. This is a hot pink. And it is extremely pigmented. It's a matte as well. You have to be very careful when applying this and loading this up on your brush. And for applying this color and trying to get it out of the jar, I would highly recommend putting a paper towel underneath you, so then that way it doesn't, like, the pigment particles don't get all over, because they're very hot pink. I'm just going to apply that right below my bottom lash line. I'm also going to apply it a little bit right around here, the outer corner, and fade that into the LA Colors pink. And I really cannot stress enough how hot pink this is. It may not look like much right now, but that's because I did not put a lot on my brush. On camera, I don't know, it probably is a little more pigmented than it looks in real life, but it's very pigmented, and I cannot stress enough to be careful when using this pigment. With this pigment, you're going to have this pigment for a long time because it's so pigmented. So if you want a good pink, definitely recommend Magenta Madness. But it is a matte, so unless you're into mattes, yeah. So it looks like that. It still doesn't look like much right now, but that's because we still haven't finished, obviously. And I'm going to be using a brown eyeliner on my waterline. And next we're going to set that with a brown eyeshadow, which this is from my Untamed Huntress quad. I just depotted it because I find it's a little more easier to work with when it's depotted because it's a matte, and I just find that it's a little more easier. I don't know. For me, it just is. And I'm just going to set that. Next, I'm just going to load up my brush with some water. And just take off some of the excess water on the back of my hand. And tap it off. And just put my brush a little bit in that loose eyeshadow. And I'm just going to use that as an eyeliner. Just gonna fix up the side. You can use your finger to blend it a little bit. And just do the bottom as well. And it looks like that. Next, I'm going to use an angled eyeliner brush, and I'm going to use that to apply the brow highlight. The brow highlight I'm using is this one. It's a very nice peachy, a very skin tone kind of peach color with shimmer. And it looks like that. Next, I'm going to be using MAC Zoom Lash Mascara. This one's in Zoom Black. I believe it only comes in Zoom Black. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to turn my brush this way. and just coat the lashes. Next I'm going to use a spoolie. Once I find that thing, here it is. And looks like that. Next, I'm going to use a blush. I'm going to be using actually an eyeshadow as a blush, because you can use an eyeshadow as a blush. I like this one as a blush. And that is the finished look. So yeah, leave comments, feedback, and all that stuff down below in the comment section. Comment, subscribe, whatever. Until next time.